Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you tonight for a movie review, and finally I'm going to be doing a movie review because I've been slacking off on doing movie reviews that come out this year. And this is for Shadow in the Cloud that I just got done watching. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this movie and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Sorry for my kind of yawning. Yeah. This stars Chloe Grace Moretz, and she's pretty badass in this movie, but was the movie good? Not that much. Uh, some of the acting, it just felt very cheesy with some of the actors, but the plot is the most concerning for this movie. Ugh. Sorry for my yawning again. It's the most concerning part that I have an issue with, cuz they have to fight this shadow or whatever, or this monster creature or whatever. I don't know what it is, but the CGI work for this monster is so terrible, and it make it look like it's an actual human kind of monster thing, and it actually flies too, so I'm like, the fuck? So this is a pretty short movie. It's only like, let's see, an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. It's under an hour and a half. So you'll pretty much get done at the 75-minute marker of the movie. And this movie was complete garbage. It's something I'm not gonna return to for sure. But Chloe Grace Moretz was good with her role. But everything else about it, I hated it. Hated the script. Hated. Ugh. Again, sorry for my yawning. Hated just how the pacing of the movie's playing out. It's going nowhere. She's just in a cockpit or whatever and has to use this gunner, and then eventually, I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen this movie. This did come out January 1st of this year. So it says a 2020 movie, but it came out January 1st of this year. But this was complete garbage. I will not remember this movie, and like by the time I wake up in the morning, I'm going to be like, oh, this movie's forgettable. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me on it. Just how I felt when I was watching the movie. It has a solid ending, but this movie's just crap, to be honest, and it goes nowhere for most of it. So overall, I think Shadow in the Cloud was a big disappointment and a bit of a letdown, if I have to say. But keep in mind, this is just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me on what I thought of the movie. It's just what I saw when I was watching it. I was just not feeling for this movie. So out of 10, I think I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10. This was just, not good. The script is, it's just there. But everything else about the creature's CGI or whatever is so terrible. And Chloe Grace Moretz's acting is convincing to enjoy, but this was not the movie for her, so I'm sorry. This was just a piss poor movie. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Shadow in the Cloud movie if you've seen it. And if you liked this movie review, hopefully you did, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for another movie review tomorrow. think I'm going to be doing Outside the Wire. I'm going to check that out. And then there's another one called The Marksman and News of the World. So there's I think The Marksman I'm going to be interested in. Interested in seeing how that turns out. So there's some movies I got to get caught up on watching for 2021. But yeah, this was just not a good movie. This was just bad. Some bad acting, some. The acting was, it was there, but only Chloe Grace Moretz kind of convinced me to actually like her character. And, yeah, everything else about it, the CGI work for the creature was not that good. It was just horrible. And I don't see myself returning to this movie for sure. But I will do some, I think the Deftones self-titled album review I'm doing tomorrow. And Outside the Wire movie review I'm going to check out. And then I'm probably going to enjoy the rest of my MLK Day. Which, happy early Martin Luther King Jr. Day and weekend. Because it's a day to really cherish what he did in history, in the history books and all that, and what he did. But yeah, I don't want to boast about it too much because it's just a day that's there. I'm not trying to say that in a douchey way, but yeah, it was an important day to celebrate, I guess you could say, or to remember him by. But I might be saying the wrong thing, so please forgive me on that. But thank you for watching this movie review for Shadow in the Cloud. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in my next video.